Yo guys, check it out. So I recently picked up this. Is this working? Testing, testing. Yes, it is. Okay. So I recently picked up this record stacker combo right here. Okay. And it's pretty lit. Let's grab. Oh, I don't have any tapes that I can play. I don't think, because YouTube might ping me for that sort of thing. Wait, yes I do. Hold up, I got something. Hold up. Let's go over here. I realized I have this one. There's either this one or this old-time favorites, these sort of generic ones. So let's try this out real quick. So as we can see, the machine is on. It's pretty lit. This is how the records get stacked with this big arm right here. I'll show you in a moment. Now, I think the best one to do, so I don't get copyright strike, is this one. It's just a random sort of assortment of, what did it say? Random assortment of that, so hopefully I don't get copyright striked. The best way this one opens, I like it. It's the best. You press the open button. It says open and not eject, like some of them normally do. So you press that, and bam, it flies up. I would say it kind of goes fast, but that's fine. Now, the only problem with this tape deck that we have right now, we'll switch it over to tape. You can probably hear it. It's got the original belt in it, so I don't know where to get a replacement from, but it still works on the original belt. But you can obviously tell it's a little fluttery. And if we go over to the right channel, nothing. Left channel, music. So the right channel is not working, so let me know in the comments how to fix that. Much appreciated if you can do so. To stop it, like that, that opens it, so the tape literally just pops out. And when this lid's on, I'll show you that in action. So it opens up, that's why the lid probably opens fast, because this opens fast. Now the review works really nicely, and so does the fast forward. I know the record works. I could probably demonstrate that with another tape later on in the video, but let's just take this tape out. Now, I would show you the record player working, but a lot of my music, as you can see via this pink one I have, which I was going to do, is copyright. So what I'm going to have to do is, I'll put this cassette back in its case, so we don't lose it. What I'm going to have to do is take out the box, Tunes of Glory. Now, we know this won't get copyrighted because it's just Tunes of Glory. There's no actual artist, really. These are just sort of generic music. So what we'll do is I'll open up this box in a moment here, and then I will place a few on the stacker, okay? And then you can see it working, and then I'll pause it so it can play through the whole record, and then when it does, I'll show you the action of when it plays the next one. So let's open up this box here and see if I can do this one-handed. That was easy. So it looks like, let's see here. Here we go, that's convenient, it's on the inside. So how many do we get here? It goes up to, here we go. We get 8. 8 discs, 8 records, 8 LPs. Now, let's see, I'm just trying to think of the best one to play. I think I'll play number 1 to start off with here. Maybe. That seems to be a good way to start things off. So let's see if this top one here is number 1. Let's see. Yep, that's number 1. Cool. So I'll show you the record going on here. It's maybe kind of hard because I'm using the one hand. And the number 1 record is the one that looks the most pristine out of all of them. And then I'll just slide that off like so. There we go. Okay. So we're going to have to stack a few of these on here. Now we want number 2, wherever that is. This is number 8 right here, because it's in a random order. I think number 2 is at the bottom, because I played this one last and it was just on the top. So I'll be back when I've stacked a few records on here. Yeah. As you can see, we've now stacked exactly 3 records on here, because I want to give it a fair chance. So what we'll do is we'll just move this out of the way for now. Okay, now, what you do is you level out these records, and then if you have 2 hands, you can sort of swap this middle piece across here. So let me see if I can... Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't want to break these, so let me... There we go. It's seated nicely. It's just balancing, so if I whack this with my hand... There we go. That's how I normally do it. I normally put a record on here. One that's kind of older, like these ones. So it doesn't matter as much about when handling them. Because these ones here, some of these in here are really good ones. Like, for example, this one right here, I'll just pull out and show you. This one here is really good. It's the Vamps. So there's no way I'm putting the Vamps on this stacker. So I'll show you in a moment why I would not put the Vamps on the stacker. So it's plugged in, and you can see it's turned on because that lights up. So if I turn it off here, you can see it's got a left and right channel down here. It's got a volume, and then it's also got highs and lows. So let's turn it over to the phono. It's got a built-in amp for the record, which is great about these things. That's why whenever you see one of these similar to this without the tape, right, without the tape, it's best to get one, because then it's like, even though it's a record stacker, if you can find one that's similar without the record stacking part on it, it's usually a good deal. But let's turn it on here. Wait for it to drop. Oh, I missed it. It's kind of hard to see it. Okay. Forgot that was on a higher speed. So, give me a second to restart. We've reset the player, and we are now back to the beginning. So, to start the record, you do this, and then it should hopefully drop it down. There it goes, you see it? Oh, it dropped 2. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Now we have a single record on here, and hopefully we can get it to do what it wants. And then what we'll do is I'll show you with maybe 2 records this time, what it looks like when it's transferring, when it gets to the end of the record. But let's do the single record here. It's a little easier to see what happens. But it sounds alright. And with the record, you can see it comes through the right speaker. That's the left. So definitely wear headphones to experience the stereo. But it seems to be working fine, which is good. Okay, so what I'll do is, if I can, I'll try to do this with one hand. Oh, click eject here, it's a little easier. Sometimes I just turn it off and then I lift up the toner arm, but this time I press the eject button. Now to take it off, you do this, and then to get rid of it, this is in the way over here. I don't know what this does. Let me know in the comments what this is for. But I'll be right back. Let me just get a good angle here, maybe, of me doing this if possible. That's not going to work, is it? Okay, I'll be right back. As you can see, we have 2 records on here now. I'm going to have to let it play through the first one. and then when it gets to the end of the first one, I'll come back and show you the changeover.